great job tonight.
Thank you.
Listen,
it's fun.
I told Shannon, when you get here, I've got to get you to do that move thing. What did you do? Can you?
I have no idea. Well, the thing was we had a hip-hop dance, and I could not do any hip-hop moves. So I had to ask all the people in our group, give me some hip-hop move that I can do. And so that was the best that I had. So we just had a little bit of fun with it.
You know you got it.
Here we go.
See? Thank you. See?
That's all I got. But it was a fun way to kind of throw that in there. Like, here's the old white guy doing hip-hop, and we had a little fun with it. And so it was good. I think it added a little something to the dance. It was fun.
Was it fun for you coming back and doing a team competition tonight?
It was fun because, for whatever reason, I know you don't want to let your team down, but bringing it out together and having a fun song like that and kind of kicking off the night, I think it kind of broke down some of the nerves for people. And we talked about it all week. We said, we want to get good scores, but it's not so much about the technical aspect. It's about having fun and getting everybody into it. And that was the cool thing about that dance, is that you just weren't worried about every little thing. It was perform it, have fun, and that's what people are going to respond to.
How was he this week? You had 2 dances to teach him.
I was a little bit tougher on Kurt this week, I have to say, because we had the group dance, and I didn't want us to let the group down. And we also had a pretty tough individual dance because I packed it, I jammed it. I wanted to push him a little bit. I wanted the judges to see that we're working hard, that we're improving, that he's getting better every single week, and he does. And I see it, and I just wanted the judges to see it and the audience. And hopefully you're all voting for Kurt, because we need you.
Arizona.
Arizona!
My goodness, I'm telling you what, and Brenda, you know this, when you finish, the crowd in there they won't sit down. They're crazy inside.
You can tell everybody's drawn to him, and so when he's out on the dance floor, you still feel it. It's like you think, I want to be dancing with him. And that's the fun that he has. Poor Anna has to do it, but we all think it must be fun.
Exactly. You just bring the house down every time.
Well, again, I don't know what we're doing, but that's kind of our goal. Our goal is to get the audience to appreciate what we're doing. And you're right, I think they have. Whether it's the story, the choreography, the connection, whatever is going on, they're enjoying it. And, I love it when my wife comes and says, that was awesome, And I really feel like it's unbiased, because she usually tells me if it's not so awesome. But I mean, I like that, that's what people say. Everybody that watches it loves it. And I don't know what the judges see sometimes, but the people at home and the people in the audience are enjoying it. And what better feeling than to walk off and have people standing ovation and screaming and hollering, and last week when we got low scores, having people boo. I mean, it's a great feeling. You feel justified with all the work that went into it.
Well, I remember 8 weeks ago when it was like, don't be the first one voted off, don't embarrass his dad, and he was wanting to win it, and now here you are, one of 6 competitors.
Yeah.
2 out of 3 so far, so now he just has to win it, and we'll all be a happy Warner family.
Now they gotta put that pressure on. I thought I had got to the point where it was like, anything that happens from here is good. Now she's like, well, he's got to win it.
We need that disco ball.
Yeah. It's
I want that disco ball in my living room.
perfect place somewhere at home for that, I'm
Lombardi
sure.
Trophy disco ball.
Yeah.
They go hand in hand.
I know which one I'll take.
So now we're waiting for America to vote, right?
Yes.
That's the key. And
Absolutely.
What did you think of tonight?
I think tonight was fun. It was absolutely amazing. Well, for me, because I've been there since season 2, to see all the celebs coming back and cheering us on, and they remembered, I'm sure they felt, oh, I remember how that felt, and I remember how nervous I was. I remember those judges scaring me, and it was just great to see everybody. And a couple of my partners were in the audience. It was great to see them.
Is it getting more intense now?
Yeah.
Backstage.
Yeah, backstage. That's the thing for me, is I always try to stay loose. And when you get to this point in the competition, you start understanding there's a little more nervousness, there's a little more anxiety, a little more focus. There's not as much fun going on backstage. And so it's harder for me, because for me, I'm usually go in pretty loose, but then I kind of feed off of other people. Like my wife, if she calls and she's a little nervous, I get nervous, or Anna when she's nervous. And she was good today.
I was good today.
Yeah, you guys were both great today.
Surrounded. We were good.
But just the tension backstage, it makes you more nervous. And I'm trying to avoid that, but it's getting harder because everybody realizes the stakes. I mean, there's 6 left, and and especially I think the people that are in the lower, us 4 that are on the bottom. We know every week it could be our time. Whether it's the voting or whether it's not performing quite up to standard, that it could be our time. And so it's one of those things where there's moments where you say, it wouldn't be so bad to go home, and then there's other moments you're like, I don't want to go home yet.
Yeah.
So
First things first, you're in St. Louis yesterday. getting some coats and jackets, right?
10th annual coat drive, and we're hoping for 10,000 coats again from St. Louis to give to the people that need it. So from there to here, it's a weird world, but I'm doing the best I can.
She actually got to take my place. Isaac Bruce got his number retired in St. Louis, and so unfortunately I wasn't able to be there because of our group performance and practice. So she got to go and hang out there in St. Louis with all those wonderful people. So sorry I missed it, but I was glad that she could stand in for me.